Hi again. I am Fathom and I am the founder of Other Fiber Creations. And today, you and I are just gonna have a little bit of fun. It's gonna be a fun little project vlog. Sorry, I am everywhere today. My life's about to get a lot more hectic, and so I'm enjoying that I can just kind of sit and take the videos that you and I do to kind of focus on one project and just make something that I enjoy making. So today's project is going to be from Earthtrix. It is the long pixie hood. It is this long hood, that has these kind of braided things at the end to tie it shut so you can wear it. I saw it and I was like, ooh, I'm intrigued. I love Earthtrix patterns. Let's try that. So I looked into the pattern. It calls for an 8mm hook, which I happen to have. This one was donated to me by a friend. I appreciate it greatly. And it says to get a bunch of worsted weight yarns or a bunch of bulky weight yarn. If you have worsted, you hold it double-stranded. So I went ahead and collected my color palette. For those who have not seen me work the way I worked before, my big thing is that I pick a yarn that is usually multicolored as the base of my color palette and build from there. So today's yarn is this really old ratty thing of homespun from Lion Brand. I got it at a thrift store. It has this, let me try and hold this here, beautiful gradient with these greens as like a base. You have a little bit of brown and purple. There's some red shining through. And I saw this and I was like, ooh, okay, this gives me autumn vibes. Is it spring? Yes. Is autumn every day for me? I wish, with the weather. So I grabbed this and I was like, okay, first things first, I need a lot of green. Green feels like it should be the base of this. And I was like, lucky for me, the bin from last week's video, the poppy video, has all the green in it. So I just added to this. So we have all the green from last week, our beautiful, wonderful tones of these muted greens. We got some more bright greens. I have Kelly green in here somewhere. There's some leftover of the sage from before. Great, good starting point. This also includes our fun little leftover green feathers. Great. From there, I was like, okay, I want to add something warm to it, so I grabbed the red from last week, as well as this burnt orange, which I think will be a nice complement to bring out some of that yellowy undertone, as well as this leftover goldenrod heather color, which you've seen before if you're a video watcher on my channel, which you've seen it here specifically. This is the same yarn I used when I freehanded my own sweater. I think that was the first video I ever did that got over 100 views that wasn't a tutorial, but I have this, and I have this fun variegated Caron yarn. I think it's like Sunbeam, Sundrop, something like that. It's yellows and oranges and this like burgundy red, which I think is a good fit. And then for brown, which I thought was a nice grounding color, we have this, which is left over from a big infinity scarf that a friend gave me, where she was like, hey, I really don't have a use for this. It's falling apart. Can you use the yarn? And I went, I absolutely can. Gimme, gimme. So I have like 3 cakes of this. I have this one to use today. I have this, which is Hummus Yarntopia. It is a donated skein from Yarn Bee, which is the Hobby Lobby brand. Whoever got it for $4.50. Not bad. It is 100% acrylic. It is this light beigey brown to kind of tie into the lighter colors. And then just some random dark brown acrylic. I feel like I have a very good color palette going here. I just follow the pattern with an 8mm hook. I'm gonna have so many ends, and that's okay because sometimes you choose to suffer. Anyways, I'm gonna go get started now. Yeah, let's do this thing. it has been a couple of days. I started filming this video, and then I ended up going on a weekend trip to go visit some friends to play in an RPG I play with them. Shadowrun, in case anyone's curious. And I wanted to show off my progress and kind of let you in on what I'm thinking currently. So, here's where we are. I think the green being held with every single thing is a fantastic idea. It gives it something to tie it together. It's like we have the feathery green, we have the green and the multicolors over here. And right here, this most recent band, is where we started incorporating the yarn that inspired this color palette. I feel really good about it. It feels very boho, hippie. I don't have like enough words to describe it. I'm still half asleep, sorry. I barely slept during the weekend. It's Monday morning, and I got up like an hour ago, and I'm still, you know? I do have thoughts. I want to finish this hood. I think it'll be really cool to have this long, flowing hood down the back. But I went through my work in progress bin. Yes, I have a work in progress bin. I'm not going to show it for shame, because there's too many projects. But when I was getting ready to create some of the ponchos that I'm going to sell at the craft fair, I was looking at different yarns I could use. I settled on Lion Brand Mandala, amazing page, who I took inspiration from the pattern for. I readjusted numbers, things of that nature, but used the same basic stitch pattern. She also uses Lion Brand Mandala. It works the best. I don't know why I questioned it, but I was like, I'm gonna try some weight 4 yarns, maybe some weight 2 yarns, just see what I think. And this was one of the prototypes. This is made out of Lion Brand Pound of Love. It is like a hay goldenrod color, and it is stiff as can be. It is a very stiff piece of fabric. Sure, blocking might fix it, and I'm not saying I'm not gonna block it, but I made like about 20 rows, and then I cut it off instead of the normal 32, and was like, yeah, no, this is not something that I will sell, at least not as it is. But I noticed that these two color palettes go together really well. And so I started thinking, I'm creating a hood, a kind of hat that's going to have this long portion right here. If I attach it to this, I would then have this kind of short poncho with hood piece, where instead of the usual tassels of all gold, I could use these as the tassels to kind of attach and maybe create some little free-form things to sew on here. By doing so, it would attach the color palettes and make it one long hood piece that's more accessible to wear versus having to tie it on and hope it stays in place. So I think we're going to repurpose this piece that I have. My hope for today is to finish the hood portion today. That's a big ask for me, but that's the hope, that's the prayer. I think it is doable if I don't get overly distracted, which means it's probably not doable, but we're gonna see what happens. For now, I'm gonna go get to work. I've already taken my morning meds, so I can work for like 2 hours before I need to make myself food, and then we'll see where we get to. Pew, pew, pew. Surprise, we're in my bathroom again. I think I messed up, and that's okay. We mess up sometimes. It's been about an hour since our last check-in. I've been using these to attach the hood, which I think attachment-wise, this is a great idea. This looks good when the hood's down, that being the key words. So, I have the right idea. I need more length before I attach this, because this is like pushing down, it's pulling up and kind of getting, But the idea of having the hood here, like when I stretch this out, I like the hoodie idea. I think it looks cool. I think I just need a bit more length from the nape of the neck upwards. Because normally it's like, yeah, the nape of the neck with how the hood is made, it sits there. It doesn't have to attach to your shoulders. Right now, ow, stop that. I've put 2 rows in to connect, which is this right here, this light and dark green together. I think I need to add like 3 or 4 more rows at least. And then I think that'll be fine. But we're gonna see what I can do with that. Still got another hour until I can make food because of medication, which happens. It's a nice arm warmer. Oh, but yeah, I'm feeling really good about this. This happened a lot faster than I thought it would with the actual hood portion. Because, like, look at this. This is gorgeous. I know a lot of people are probably going to look at this and may have the opinion, like, that looks so messy and muddy. And I'm like, it looks like a forest witch. I love it. I love fantasy fashion and cool colors and mixed textures. I don't dress in it a lot when I'm working casually, but I love those special occasions where I get to dress up in it. So yes, I like this. And the yellow with it feels like a cape, kind of. And so if I take some of these and just add like little accents or leaf appliques, I think it'll be a really cool piece. For now though, I'm gonna go undo the last row and then do a couple more rows in length and see if that fixes our problem. And if not, we're gonna brainstorm again. Let's see what we can do about this. All right, this is round 2 of trying this. So, off the bat, this hood is heavy on this thing, but it is attached again. It is longer looking because of the neck piece. We have also, before I even pulled it up, I added a couple more rows to frame the face because it was sitting kind of tight on the head, so I thought that might fix it. But now, when I pull this up, if I can reach it, ooh, we have a bit more to work with here. We have the nice framing, the green feathers kind of add on the mossy look as always. And I think, shockingly, that this is working significantly better than I was afraid of. It might be a little bit too much fabric in the back where the neck is, but I'm short. I'm 5 foot even. I think this extra fabric kind of gives you some length to play with if you are taller than I am. Same with adding the framing around the face. You can fold it back and it gives you options of how to wear it. I'm turning slowly because I haven't weaved in all the ends or anything. But I'm feeling pretty good about this. I think this is turning into a bigger success than I thought. For now, I think it is safe to finally cast this off, weave in my ends, and then figure out if I'm attaching any free-form stuff throughout here. I think I have a couple of ideas of what I might do, but it's gonna be a mess around and find out kind of situation. FAFO, if you will. So, I'm gonna go weave in my ends, and I'm gonna start trying to make some fun, unique end pieces to this. And then I'll show you the finished product. Yeah, let's do it. All right, we're here. I feel surprisingly good about this. It is definitely fantastical. We have the feather trim that I added to the bottom and around the edge, as well as we have little flowers in a lot of the non-green acrylic colors that I used, as well as vines and all the green colors I used all the way around. Just one long vine in different colors and then the flowers. I feel really good about this. The hood is one that I would fold back for my sake, but for other people, maybe they want to wear it forward, I don't know. I still feel a little iffy about how long I made this neck portion. But all in all, I feel really good about this piece. I definitely think I'm going to take it with me to the craft fair coming up in a couple of weeks. Let me put this on a hanger to show you. I love the nice gold hay color that we have going on here for the body. And this hood is so dramatic. I definitely want to get better at adding hoods to ponchos and things like that. But for a first attempt with no pre-done practice, I feel really good about this. And I think that that's probably going to be it for this vlog. And so, Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, feel free to like, to comment, to subscribe. If you're going to do one of those three things, make it subscribing so you can see what other strange and weird things I end up making around here. You can also find my other social media, such as my Pinterest, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that jazz, down in the description below. Today's question of the day is, what is your favorite season? For me, my favorite season is autumn, as I'm sure you could probably guess from my tendency to have autumnal colors around. I love the cool weather, the changing of the leaves. It's my jam. Plus, sweaters, always, forever. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite season of the year? With that, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.